give here by multiplying with 100 or without multiplying with 100. Just we have calculated. Here I will not ask anything, the rate and all. Leave this rate. How to calculate the proportion? Here it is. In this question, the proportion. So you study this. This what is the two criteria? So you have to remember, if this is this and less than 5%, then it's normal distribution. But these 2 points for the criteria for to know the proportion is normally distributed or not. Bus. And remember this formula, we will, because we use a standard deviation, just no calculation. You have to remember this formula to MCQs. All question from here, too many questions from MCQs. So here are the two conditions that again I can tell you. This one you remember, and it should be less than 5%. That is all. Nothing here. Leave all of this, leave all of this, leave all of this. Okay. Just this is third one. Open the third one. Have you opened?
Yes, I have it now.
So in the third one, this is about quantitative. So quantitative analysis, this is the descriptive statistics, what is makes inferential studies, all here, nothing writing, just MCQs will be the question. Here, skewness of the data, this one you remember, if you need to do both, it will be the negative skew or positive skewness. So this all MCQs question will be from here. This is quantitative data, here nothing. What is the quantitative analysis used for? To measure the difference. This is important here, bus. Here, descriptive statistics. What is the purpose of descriptive statistics, and which is used for this one? Mean, median, all component are descriptive statistics. Just MCQs. Here, skewness, you have to remember what is skewness, and if it is not skewed, it will be nice bell-shaped curve. So here is one writing the difference between normal and parametric distribution and non-normal and non-parametric distribution. Just the firk in two lines only. Nothing here. Leave it this all for now. We'll see in the final exam. Here it gives what is the why it matters, the descriptive statistics, all MCQs here. Now coming to the inferential statistics, it used for the prediction of the on the population, but this point only, not this one. Now here the common use of the inferential statistics, common use for MCQs. What are the two inferential statistics for quantitative data? The t-testing hypothesis, it between the mean standard in the two groups, which is here the purpose, and ANOVA analysis of variance for between the multiple groups. So both are same t-test and ANOVA, but this is for multiple groups to compare the mean, SD and covariance, variance, etc. And T for two groups. This is the only difference. So MCQs will be here. You study. This is important. Correlation analysis. Correlation analysis means, guys, it is the relationship between the variables, but not the associations, not the causations, you know. So correlation analysis, so correlation analysis will give only correlation, only correlations, and a relationship between the variables. So it is MCQs only correlation. But what is regression? The regression, it will give you beyond that. Yani first it will give relationship, which is correlation, and plus to understand the cause effect relationship. Yani correlation plus causation, correlation plus association. So the when you want correlation plus association, it is regression, and only correlation, correlation. But here correlation plus association relationship is, that is cause effect relationship, then we call it regression. Measure of associations here, I nothing here. You do remember the here, the association is not causation. This point you must remember. Association is not causation. Association is association, it doesn't mean it causes. So I have already explained this to you. Come here, in this case, leave this absolute count. Yeah, this one you have to study, relative risk and odds ratio. Watch the tube. Just here I will not ask anything. This is just this point, that it is cause effect relationship, odds ratio and relative risk both. Then this table, you watch the tube. I will not say anything now here. All everything. Just read this formula. This one you must remember, because first you write this formula, then you write in this formula the maths, the same formula, the maths here. When I will give you the calculation, first you will write that formula, then you will write this, sorry, this formula, and after this formula you will add the value and calculate, and after calculation you will interpret. If you get 1, if you get greater than 1, and meaning, this will be one long questions. Like this question I will give you in the number, so you learn this by the my video, that I can give you in the language, that this many people, a smoker who developed disease, this many people who did not develop disease. Then you have to write that formula, then a, b by b and c, and then you calculate, and whatever the value comes you interpret. If it is greater than 1, it is equal to 1, it is less than 1, then based on that you interpret. So question may be either this heart disease or low birth disease or something like this, but one question will be here, calculation, interpretation and all. So this is the interpretation, you have to remember this. Question may be odds ratio or relative risk, both. If it comes odds ratio, you will write this formula. You will write this formula. If it comes odds ratio, this is the formula. The two formula must write, because I'll give you the number. If you do any calculation mistake, I will do give you the number. Even you write these two formula, odds ratio, one in the A by B, C by D, or before, and then you are going to calculate just odds ratio and relative risk. That's all here. So you prepare the long answer for odds ratio and relative risk. What is the fifth one? Today I have taught you. The where is the fourth one? Fourth one we have already done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And fifth one that we have today studied, that already I have told you the fifth one. So fifth one is, here is the discrete and all data for MCQ here. And then there is a question, how you will do the categorical data. I told you there is no number do not have mathematical meaning, and just order and variable. So I will not say, you have just now studied how you are going to represent bar chart, pie chart. Then uh, before you calculate count and all, and then this is 2 by 2 contingency table. We use 2 by 2 categorical contingency table to find the difference. This is all MCQs. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So just I may give you one question, but in final, not here to represent. You learn and then I will come. But here there will be questions from the conditional distribution and also the marginal distribution. What is the difference and work on MCQs, whatever. Here nothing. Here the question, you have to, I can give you this something like this, and you have to calculate proportion. And after proportion, I will not give you the calculation of this proportion, guys. Leave it now. But just you will calculate proportion, not the z value. What I can give you, the question will be from here. I can give you z value and I will tell you to interpret. But here there is a question, like what is the two-tailed test? Two-tailed test means two rejection region of equal size. This is the one question. How to calculate, how to know the cutoff value for z, which is by the z table. You must remember, these are all MCQs. If the z value lies in the rejection region, will you accept or reject? So you will reject. If the z value lies in rejection region, we will reject the null hypothesis. We will reject the null hypothesis if z value lies in the rejection is. So this conclusion, there will be MCQs question, but no calculation from here. I will not ask any calculation. Here, just you have to uh, the z test and chi-square test for categorical, but that's all. No calculation I'm going to ask. So what is the point? Okay. If the chi-square test, here you have to study the less than 0.005, the significance of p value. Maybe this is the questions to choose and to write. What is the significance of p value? Here, this formula only you will remember for chi-square formula. Observed minus expected by expected into whole square. This formula you will remember. This one. Only MCQs formula. This is must be conclusion. These are all MCQs. No calculation will not ask, but there is MCQs. In final, we will ask the question. Degree of freedom. I have already told you column -1, row -1 for all MCQs and nothing else. So thank you so much. We have done enough and be ready for exam. Just tell me the exam date. But next week it has to be finished because they have said 6 weeks maximum because 5 weeks is enough for the exam. So I said, okay, in 6 weeks everything will be finished. Is it done?
Yeah, it's done. We will stay here on Rafid for a few minutes to finalize all this. Then we will let you know, inshallah.
Okay, okay, no problem. So should I be online or behind the scene?
No, no, it's okay if you can. If you guys can open the mic now, so we can figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mahdi Abdurrahman Faisal.
You see, if you don't speak now, don't give me the time, then head of department will send you. I will be bound to it.
No,
But you have one. Yeah.
only have put the good time and I tell you doctor today now after the few minutes like that or half hour or hours like will answer to you what when the exam will be.
Okay. You see, one last point I would like to make. You see, if you can give me the time, I will send it to him, the head. But if you don't give me, they will give you any time, next week. And
Yeah.
that will be bound to you because it will come official. So it's up to you. Otherwise, Sunday, on the weekend, you will receive the timetable from him. Or if you give me finalize, I will say they have become agree. So you please give this. Anyway, the head will send you the timetable. Your timetable through me to him and then to you. Or your timetable not here, then from him to you directly. Because
Yeah.
this next week we have to finish the exam. So you decide with your choice, or you will receive in the weekend the timetable from him.
Okay. I want to ask you about this. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we
Mhm.
can start at 1 or at 2.
At one.
Okay.
Is it not good? One.
But if it's 2, it would be much better. Or
Actually,
On Sunday, Monday, we can start in the afternoon, right?
yeah, yeah, afternoon, no problem. Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
Because Sunday, Monday, we can start in afternoon, no issue. But it is what I would suggest. Sunday, Monday is not good for you because continuously don't take exam. I would suggest keep one Monday.
For me,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
doctor, because I